YourBoySuper and I'm playing Elite Dangerous. I just got back from a $30 million mining mission in the Crate Phantom. I put 63 million. So I'm gonna upgrade to the Crate Mark II. It's the next best ship on the list. But we could probably get the Orca or the Fertile Lance or the Mamba or the Python. The Python is most people would say I'd be making a mistake by not going straight to the Python. People use that as their end-game ship, and it's only half the price of the best ship. It's technically it's not an end-game ship. People love that ship though, especially when you purpose it. You use it for a specific purpose. But I'm not gonna mess with that. Here's a fleet carrier vendor. Cannot purchase insufficient funds. 5 followed by 9 zeros right above the box there. Cost. Beautiful thing, but it's gonna take a long time. Wouldn't mind having a materials trade. Oh, I went to the engineer too. I unlocked an engineer. Forgot to make a video about it. I engineered a lot of the ship here. So I got the lasers engineered. Probably nothing special. Oversized, efficient weapons. Got a shield booster engineered. Heavy duty. Got thrusters engineered. That one engineer did a whole lot. Frameshift drive, thrusters, shields, lasers, and more that I don't have on me right now. He did shields and boosters. So I switched that. We used to have high power, low power, and boosted, but now I switched it to just heavy duty, reinforced, and fast charge. We did real well on power overheating. I haven't even used it since I've engineered it, I don't think. We have a problem with overheating, the low power of the weapons. But it's not going to be much of a problem anymore. So if we outfitting, remove everything. Then we can sell it. And eventually, if we don't use what's the equipment we take off from here, we'll eventually sell it and get the money back. It's not going to be a problem. We're probably not going to go through this list and sell everything right now. We're just going to get the new ship and equip the new ship, and whatever is left over, we're not going to mess with. It does a great job at mining. I had 104 capacity, about $31 million. And the best price to sell it was here. The other one wasn't, so it could have been a million or two more, but it wasn't that big of a price difference. 60,000 per unit, something like that. Eventually, engineers will mine your mining equipment. Seems like that should be one of the first things you unlock because mining is like the best way to make money and the hardest thing to do. So why would it be in the end of the game when you need the money most is in the beginning? People will mod your point defense too. I just haven't gotten to them yet. We've unlocked 2 back in the bubble we haven't even went to. Core internals, yep, these too. We won't be able to use these bulkheads, but we'll double check. We could sell those, I'm thinking, and get some good money. We probably won't be able to use any of this core internals. Maybe 1 or 2 things because the point of getting a new ship is that all these are a higher number. So far are extra slots, but that's for weapons. Okay, optional. Shield. Now we're gonna need a 7 shield. We could use a 6 shield and make a 7 something else once we figure out what our purpose for the ship is gonna be. Like if it's a miner, we don't need a 7 shield. We can get a 7 cargo and then use the 6 shield. So I accidentally sold my engineered 2A refinery because I was going to store it and use the 3, but I accidentally did it. And then I couldn't even find a 3A, and it wasn't worth engineering. They just make it shielded. I'm looking for output, efficiency, progress, not shielded modifications. Advanced docking computer we can store, I guess. Definitely the surface scanner. Planetary approach suite we can sell. It's only 500 credits. Wow. Alright, that's it. We can purchase the new one first. It doesn't really matter. Crate Mark II, 44 million. No, not a problem. Store current ship or sell current ship. If we sell it for 32 million, so that way we're only paying 12 million total. That's a good deal. $12 for the upgrade. No, it doesn't have a docking computer on here. We could use one of our 3s. Or 2 of our 3s, I mean. It's got an extra 3 slot. And let's do some combat first. Get my 2 frag cannons. I modded them for extra clip. That might have been a long time ago. Well, I'm accidentally storing these old ones. I didn't want to do that. I don't want no 1F pulse lasers. I don't know what we could put anything in the 3 slot. What I should, I don't know. About like a frag cannon, 3C. That's nice. Cannons. They don't even come in. Yep, 3C gimbal right there. So it's got to be a 3C or nothing. Oh, a 3A missile rack. Wow. A 3A seeker missile rack. Sounds good. 1.4. 3A, you can't beat that. Utils, same amount of utils. Frameshift wake scanner. Engineered shield booster. Point defense. Manifest scanner. See if we can upgrade that. Manifest scanner A's. Hell yeah. Everything else is A2 besides point defense. I don't think that comes in any other letter. We won't find out here. But it's cool to have all those upgraded to A finally. Bulkheads, we cannot use the bulkheads we took off the last ship. 7 power plant, is that what we had? We did have a 7 power plant. We'll use that. Thrusters. 6A engineered thrusters for sure. It's coming together nice. These 5A engineered frameshift drive for sure. 4A life support for sure. 7A power distro, engineered, not engineered, but 7A. 6A sensors. That's it. We're gonna have mostly the same. Oh yeah, the bulkheads. So we can get the same ones we had on the old ship. The 1A, the lowest A class. There's 3A class. We're gonna have. Oh god, I don't know. We got to get to start with the B like the old ship. We got to make some money first. Weird how this brings up your integrity to 770. This brings your integrity up to 770. And this brings your integrity up to 7070. But this is 554 at point 4. That's almost double what we're rocking now. 152% increase, or whole boost. And we need to get that one. Let's hold off on it for now. No wonder combat seems like, yeah, if we would have got the highest of these, we would have been killing everybody easily and fast. I guess we'll start out with this. That's no joke. That's 17 million out of 47. So combat 6. Yeah, there's no. It's not a 7A shield. That's surprising. This is almost not even worth the upgrade. So I'll leave the cargo, work my way up from the bottom. No super crews. We can go with a docking computer instead. Should I store a docking computer? I did. I got 2 docking computers. And then a 2. Yeah, planetary vehicle hangar. So now we need operations limpets and operations limpets, search and rescue limpets, FSD interdictor. Well, let's use the 3 because we have a 3. And at the very least, it'll be a place. Well, we have the limpets too. Good, good, good. So let's use the limpets. At least the operations. And then the interdictor. I don't know what else. That's a lot of cargo, though. I don't know what else. We need a modules reinforcement package. That was the problem with the last ship. I was just about to buy one and change things around because I had just done a bunch of combat. 4D module reinforcement package. The canopy breaks a lot. I don't remember what else we need. So this has hatch breaker collection and recon, which is about all we need. That's good. We need a power. We're exhausting our power here. Where's me lasers? Lasers on 1. Frags on 2. Seekers on 2. Then scanners, we got discovery scanner, composition scanner, data link scanner. And 2, we got, oh, that's going to be so complicated. I need to switch it up between combat and everything else. So we can put this on 2. Then we've got the interdictor, the wake scanner, the manifest scanner on 2. We've got collector, recon, and hatch breaker. Recon and hatch breaker. Again, collector on its own group. I guess that's good. So we got wake scanner on 4, manifest scanner on 5, seeker missiles on 2, beam laser on 2, shield booster on 3, beam laser on 2, frag cannon on 2, frag cannon on 2, planetary vehicle hangar on 5, cargo hatch on 3, advanced docking computer on 5, interdictor on 5, limpets on 4, point defense on 2. That's good. Yeah, I wish I could remember. So we got we got hatch breakers, we got to land on the surface, we got the interdictor, we've got all the scanners, because I want to get into piracy. If we go to resource extraction sites, i.e. where people mine, we can use the cargo hatch breaker limpets and steal their haul, and it'll be it's a good chance it's going to be worth millions. So I don't know. I forgot what IE means. This mission is still beyond our rank, so let's get a combat mission. Not spec ops, not wet work. Covert data. 4.7 million. It's a wing mission and it's beyond our rank. Wing missions are urgent. I don't want to land. Here's the less than a million, but it's beyond our rank. That's weird. Why is that? Assassinate the known pirate Christopher Senegar from Milano's Reavers. Expert rank, but it only pays 600,000. It's weird. Not a lot of missions to accept here. Looks like it's got bigger engines in the back, and that's about it. But it really just has more weapons. One extra weapon slot, that's ridiculous. How could it even have different stats if it's just got one extra weapon, you know? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Red Planet Taxi. So... Open galaxy map. It's here, isn't it? No, it's an Agmar. The engine sounds different when we boost. Sounds a lot different. Next is the Orca. I forgot the description. The Crate Mark II is a reimagining of the Crate Lightspeeder, which was originally manufactured by Falcon DeLacy in the 3100s. Although the new ship is larger, it possesses many of the same characteristics, emphasizing speed, maneuverability, and firepower over defense. It also has a fighter bay and space for 2 crew members. It's a good medium-class, multi-purpose vessel. So what's he doing hanging out at a planet? Probably going to Dervish platform. I forgot to get limpets. I don't need any right now, though. Should be able to get some cockpit lights pretty soon here. How many? We can't go to the thing from here, the livery. Hatchbreaker recon, collector, scanner, wake scanner, Empress, the interdictor. I think those are supposed to be on 1 and 2s. Okay, no, the manifest scanner. Let's put that on 2. Wanted. A4A. A lot of people out here lined up. Oh, there's the planet moon that's... I don't see him. Probably not in a dolphin. There he is. Doesn't seem much different, does it? Yes, boy, there's a lot of people here. The master is here, that's the guy. Is he calling me master? It'll be an easy fight. That's him. No. I don't know who these three guys are, but it looks like we've already scanned him. Or so it says. Let's see about this forward fire. We don't have any turrets, that's what it is. Sneak up on him here. He's just chilling there with his hand on the throttle. What is he in? A Fertilance. Yeah, that's the combat only small high-end combat ship. It's one of the next two ships. I heard it's not any good. Glad to have bombs back. Nobody's gonna outrun us now. And these hold a lot of missiles. We'll never run out of ammo. I feel like I'm never hitting with the frag cannons, but it says they're in range. I think we might switch those out for like railguns or plasma accelerators. He's gone. Wish we had some collector limpets for his drops. 119. That was easy as fuck. And he dropped good shit. That was so easy. And we really get 300,000 for that? For $500,000. $500,000. Whew, and that was easy. Yeah, but say the Fertilance sucks. Shit. Got one ring of our shield going through the whole fight. Yeah, that's the good shit. Night galvanizing alloys, but we can get some flawed focus crystals. I bumped into something. Fucking missed it. I love some good engineered thrusters. Really gives you that race car feeling. The last one we needed of those. What sucks is we skipped over an Imperial ship because we were out here. Imperial ships are You know, you're guaranteed that fast-paced combat jet fighter feeling in those, and luxuriously too. They're just like armed limousines or bulletproof cars or something. You know, like for the president. Rogue Limo 1. By the time we get back, we're going to be like 5 top of the line ships past it, and it's going to seem like a downgrade. But when it was an upgrade, that's going to be like, fuck with your perspective. I don't care much. We also missed the assault ship Federal and an alliance ship. We missed all of those. But there's one left of each, I think, and they're at the very end. But 2 from each faction. We just skipped right by without a problem. What are all these people sitting out here? On the Sidewinder. Sim Walker. Well, they didn't help him or anything, did they? Whatever. He's deadly too. He could have easily made a difference in the battle. That was cool. So it does, with the bounty, it comes up to $1 million. So I need to go on another mining trip so we can get the best bulkheads, and then just use this for our whole time in Colonia. Well, I can go to the Explorer if I want to go sightseeing and Codex discoverying. But then once we're getting ready to head back, we can just sell this because it's like it'll be time for us to move on to the next ship, and it would be probably more beneficial monetarily to just sell it piece by piece and then use our Diamondback to get back to the bubble, and never mention the crates again. It was our little Colonia excursion in the crates. And then if we want something small and temporary to, we're getting we're getting out of our pockets with these ships. Like we used to be able to get the best bulkheads when we bought a ship and get the best everything and still have money left over. Now we can't even get the best bulkheads when we buy the ships. The past 5 or 6 ships, we couldn't even get the shield and the internal components together because its price would be 20. We'd end up paying 80 plus the 20. And that's been for more than the last 6 ships. That's been before we left for Colonia. And we're still far away. Like all the rest of the ships are fighters besides the passenger, the cruise liners. And the Type 10, Type 9, that's still 5 ships, 6 ships away, and it's 76 million. We just paid 45 million. So when we sell the crate and go back to the bubble, I'm gonna get the Imperial Clipper. We were at the Alliance Chieftain. The next ship was the Federal Assault Ship, and then was the Imperial Clipper for 22 million. That we'll just do some easy combat missions back at the bubble with that, and have the miner. I don't know what we're gonna have. We don't have a miner, do we? I sold the keelback. That was our miner because I was using this crate as a miner too. I don't know. We might just end up taking the crate back, but that's gonna cost 40 million to have it transported. But it can get 40 million in one mining run, so it's not that bad. But if we have to make fighters into other purpose ships, I would prefer to make the federal assault ships the miners. You know, because you need a lot of hard points when you're mining weapon slots. You need to be heavily armored when you're mining. And you need a lot of cargo. Well, they probably don't have enough cargo space. That's right. Well, at least not the drop ship. The assault ship might have more. And then we could have the crate be our miner, the Imperial Clipper be our fighter, and the assault ship be, I don't know what it could be. But everything's a fucking fighter now. So I'm just gonna have multiple fighters and use them for other activities. There was a distress call and I went to it, and it was one of those mega ships, and its cargo was laying out everywhere. So I started at first I hacked it because I hacked the hackable comms array. Then I dropped some cargo collector limpets out and started scooping up its cargo, and there was like 20 drop pods. Most of them were damaged, some of them were not. And I got a bunch of drop pods, a bunch of commodities to sell, some hack data. There was 2 hack points. That was cool. I didn't expect that. Like, because I had just started equipping recon limpets for purposes like that, and I figured a distress call would be somebody asking for fuel or something, you know? So it's obvious this can be an awesome miner just like the last one. This one could actually be better because that extra weapon slot could be a mining laser, and then we could be getting engineering materials at least. Yeah, two engineered 3C beam lasers will be enough for combat when you go mining. If you can't beat them away, you'll definitely scare them away. There's a resource extraction site. We can go rob some innocent miners. That mission was too short and easy. It's a pretty planet. Oh, what is that? It's got to be a trade beacon. Not in the mood for that. Almost sounds like our ship's falling apart. I visited a bunch of tourist beacons in Jack Station here. Oh yeah, see all them white dots? I visited all these. They talking about how the players made it possible to bridge the space stations from Colonia. Everybody donated resources, yada yada yada, and this list of all the players' names that helped.
Landing gear deployed.
It's getting hot in here.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Never gonna get a fucking fleet carrier, man.
Incoming message.
I don't care. Massacre these pirates. Wing mission. Assassinate this guy. Mining. We might have to take those missions beyond our rank. Like these data acquisitions got nice prices and they're easy. You've never seen me do one? So I'll do some of those. These are so easy. At all 1.5 million. Illegal black box for 1.6. Damn. Get both of these. Illegal black box for 1 million. Spec Ops, $11 million. Wet work, half a million. Discrete power failure, requiem. Assassinate this pirate. Assassinate this pirate, 1.62 million. Spec Ops, covert data retrieval, liberate bootleg liquor. Source and return, wing missions, okay. Definitely need some collector limpets. Only 80 cargo, how did that happen? That doesn't seem right. Okay, yeah, because I got the module reinforcement package. We still got 30 million, that's good. Assassinate Chris Christopherson. Well, let's do the financial data acquisition
Landing gear
first.
retracted. Ship released. Engines
I've
engaged.
never been to Metzli. Long line. Oh, whoa, my. Had inverse flight controls there. Let me take us to the whole mail slot. Ugly fucking ship. Oh, what did I bump into? I'm glad I didn't get in trouble. Look at all these guys sitting out here. Beautiful corner tours. There's a hog in the space here. Come on. Take a look at. Oh, look at those big fat ass engines on the back. It doesn't look that bad. It's a big fucking ship, that's for sure. Look how tiny I look compared to the rest of the ship. Let's stabilizer control. Ship controls. Camera controls. Oh, there she goes. Look at, and I'm moving her. Let's try that again there. Thrusters up and down. Oh, look at, there's like a meter there, right in the center. Look at that, it's like a fucking house in there. It's cozy. Beam me up, Scotty. Can you fly one-handed? I can. Where did I go? Wherever I was long fucking gone. Alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
I gotta switch the whatever that whatever it is that makes us have all this engine power where we can boost constantly. Gotta switch that to weapons. This is a combat ship after all, and the weapons do leave something to be desired with the way they overheat and they empty and drain so quick. I don't know how I got it wrong. What is that's got to be the power distributor or the power
Confirmation
plant.
critical message.
What did I have the power plant and whatever? What did I have it on? Engineered to. It's not weapon focus. We need to make it weapon focus. That'll work for combat and mining in this old ship here. I died a few times in the old crate. Ended up not being much of a problem monetarily, but it made me feel like the ship wasn't worth all the trouble. But a simple module reinforcement package would have done the deed. And we got to get the best top of the line bulkhead, or at least the 1A. We had the 1B in that one. I think the 1A would make a lot of difference because it's a lot of difference. I mean, it's a big difference price wise. Cost that one piece costs more than the whole ship. My guess would be the cost is not the object itself, the labor involved in replacing it, because it's the frame of the entire ship. You don't replace frames, you start new.
System scan complete.
Where did you say he was at? More works. Okay, surface planet. Surface settlement. We've actually been here for the same type of mission. No, we haven't. We've never been here. There's some other place called Moors, though. It seems like it might have been Moors settlement or something. Like mining kind of breaks the game. Like everything is such a high price that you be doing that gets you double-digit millions an hour, like 40 million an hour. Mining is the only thing that does that, and it's because everything is so expensive. You cannot sit here and do all these missions for 1 million or 2 million and expect to progress in the game. It's broken. I don't know. Like mining was alright doing having a 3-hour game session and making 40 million is alright, and it's even more than alright when we're just buying these ships. But if you want a fleet carrier, you're not gonna get anywhere. Like it's becoming a problem for the ships. Once the ships are 70 million, and the most expensive part's 150 million, it's not gonna it's not right. And mining shouldn't be the only thing we can do. It's not space mining, you know. If space mining, it'd be different. which would be alright if it was a more complicated, in-depth space mining game, but it's not. They they did a good job at making it not seem like it's a grind. You know, everything always seems new, entertaining, and interesting, but now it's kind of turning into a mining grind. I'm waiting for something to happen so that it doesn't, but I'm not. I don't think there's anything that's gonna happen. Like we can make it happen. We can decide to go Thargoid hunting. We can decide to go sightseeing and exploring. But like, there's no new career in the game that's gonna unlock because we've reached a certain amount in our bank account. It's just gonna become a mining grind to get the next thing, get the next ship, get 500 million, get the next ship, get 600 million, get the next ship, and the only thing you're gonna be able to do is mine.
Hull integrity compromised.
Like, the closest thing is the road to riches, going through the solar system, going through the galaxy and scanning and mapping systems. Like, that'll be the same as this. You know, for a couple hours you get 100 million. You go mining a couple hours, you get 40 million. But then if you compare that to everything else, a couple hours of combat, what do you get? 5 million, 6 million. A couple hours of spy missions, land surface missions, what do you get? 5 million, 6 million. And it's been so good up to this point, it's disappointing. And like, for the whole first half of the game, we couldn't mine, we couldn't haul things, we could explore because the best exploration ship in the game is an early level, but they were locked behind money and things like that. So I hope we can find something that's like that, but guardian hunting is so hard. That's something you've got to work on for a long time because you got to get pieces of blueprints and you got to piece together guardian materials. It just seems so. And if we haven't even seen anything related to the Guardians in 400 hours of gameplay,
Warning.
it's not
Prevented
gonna.
trespass
It's
zone.
not something that's gonna just accidentally happen, you know. So I hope we have the right scanner.
Airlock capacity exceeded.
Yeah, it's on the L button. See, I'm not getting in my SRV and doing this. Every last one of those is a turret, and then they got skimmers, and then they got the big versions of skimmers. I'm scanning it from my plane. Thank you much. We've got to get within 100 meters though, which is easy. It's that big white thing. We're 100 meters scanning
Incoming mission critical message.
and getting gone.
IT incurred.
Mission financial data acquisition mission successful. 1.5 million. Like, you need to get you a nice big stack of those missions
Frameshift drive
to do
charging.
all in one sitting and one tank of gas. You could easily get 10 million if you could get all the missions in an hour. Alright, so now let's. Black box salvage should probably be last. Assassinate the pirates got the shortest time limit. I'll just go to the system. That would have easily turned into a 4 hour fucking job if we were in the SRV, shooting down every last one of the turrets. But we, like, I may be over exaggerating. It would be an hour job at the very least. But then once you get all the turrets destroyed and you're fighting the skimmers, they respawn. And so I'm guessing the big one respawns. I didn't stay long enough to find out. By the time I got to that, I had learned everything else respawned, so I killed that and then left. But if that respawns and the skimmers respawn, you might as well do it from your plane. Oh shit, wrong button. Hate that, leaving that damn commodities filter on. Makes me feel like putting on clothes without drying off from the shower. I guess we just gotta get here. Whatever. I thought we were just going to
Frameshift
Colonia.
drive charging.
We're also getting low on the high-end upgrade materials.
3, 2,
I've been talking about exploring out here. Still haven't done that. Last 3 videos I mentioned it. I keep getting distracted.
mission objective detected.
What kind of mission do we have here? It's not assassinate the pirate. If it's got to be the black box mission. The pirate system's the next one. Agma.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I don't want every time I play this game where I have to mine 3 hours. You know, that's your whole gameplay time there. And you'll have to do that until you get the 5 million for the fleet carrier. There's no way you're going to be able to buy all these ships.
Frameshift
It's
drive
it's
charging.
impossible. They want you to say, "I'll pay real money for a fleet carrier. I want it to be a live service game.
Ready
That's
to
what I
engage.
want."
4, 3, 2. Mission objective detected.
If it's detected, why is it not on my list here? You're lucky. This isn't the pirate mission. Is it Agmar for pirate? Assassinate pirate? No, yeah, that's the place. There's also one of those missions we just did here. Settlement scanning missions for 1.5. They didn't even have a chance to shoot me. Yeah, if we can make 100 million in one gaming session on the road to riches, and make 40 million in one gaming session on mining, that's not so bad. Wish we could get something like that in combat. Hey, but these scanning missions, each paying 1 million and only lasting 3 minutes, is not bad at all. That means we could do like $30 million worth of these missions, but they don't have that many missions. Oh, I'm flipping the bitch on them. First fight in our new ship.
Hull integrity compromised. Mission objective detected.
It's
Hull
the guy too.
integrity exceeded.
When I see the weapons out in my left corner of my eye, I always think it's the person we're hunting. Oh, this has some nice maneuverability. Why is it so different? Oh, this is our second combat mission. I forgot.
Target shields offline.
He's going quick now. This guy was easier, and we got more money for fighting him. He was in a Cobra. That's why it was easier. I don't know why he was worth more money. He's at 0. Why is he not going down? Why is he not flying away? Is there a bug or something? You're going down. Saffron. bloody sapphire. Small, fast ass shit. Pissing me off. That shield's gonna be back up. We're out of time.
Incoming mission critical message.
I barely got any money.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Shield emitters are full. Shielding sensors are full too. Okay. That's what you get for fighting no-name pirates there. So
Slot reply.
how much money was that?
Capacity exceeded. Frameshift drive charging.
1.6 million for that tiny ass little guy. We just fought somebody that was twice, 3 times better in a Fertilance, and we only got paid 600,000 in the same video. Well, we could probably have enough time to do this surface settlement mission. And there you have it. 6 minutes, $6 million. With your boy Super. And if you had the detailed surface scan in your combat vessel, you could make it maybe 9. We were just in a system with an Earth lake, weren't we? Last one. I didn't think it was as far away. We might not have the time. We got 1.6, 1.3. So that's about 3 million, especially if you count this $500,000 bounty. 3 million. If we can get the 3 million plus the planet, 6 million, and if we can get this one, it'll be 7.5. Oh, I was counting. No, I wasn't. I was counting out that first one for 600,000 like it was millions, though. That's why I made a mistake. I don't know why that guy had a better ship, better in the fight, and we got paid less. It had to be that they knew the bounty was going to be high. With the bounty and the mission reward, it came out to 1.1 million. I keep thinking I forgot something with this one. I know what I could do some type of repairs. I could do a fuel scoop. I could do a fighter. Maybe I'm not forgetting anything. Only one way to find out is go into a conflict zone and participate. That always brings my weaknesses to light. Like, you never really know with these one-on-one fights, but you go into that battlefield, you will be educated on your weaknesses. This is nice though, having a very nice combat ship with a very nice miner. Like, we could stay bouncing back between combat, mining. Well, but we got to do the road to riches. That's just, we're trying to get money, that we can't not do that. It's, 100 jumps, we can do 100 jumps in an hour, but scanning things is where it's going to take the time. even if it takes 3 hours, 3 hours and $100 million, how could you not do that? But it's going to be hard to keep track of what systems we've scanned already, because the road to riches knows.